Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
And make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
And today,
What?
these four artists sat down to record an episode of a YouTube show, and what happened next changed their lives forever.
Inspiring.
Inspiring.
How do you know the future?
Because it's clickbait, Karina. I don't have to know the future. I can say whatever I want to get you to
This
click.
doesn't answer my question.
This is a sponsored post for artists.
This is a sponsored what?
Jacob, you tried to go with it, but you didn't understand
I didn't
it.
understand
No,
enough.
Man
it
made
wasn't
a joke that didn't land.
didn't land.
What happens next will shock doctors.
There we go. Doctors hate this man.
Whose joke didn't land. But you know whose joke did land? It's Mac Almy who suggested this. On the YouTube comment section, they said draw scenes based on clickbait article titles. And we've done stuff like this before, but it's been a really long time. And I thought it'd be fun to go back and do it again. So I've collected for the three of you some
nice.
headlines. And these are specifically from, there's a Facebook page called Stop Clickbait, where they'll post the article and then tell you what happens in the article to save you a click.
Oh, what a good
Cool.
website.
So I got them from that, so I'll be able to tell you what is in these articles in truth.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Nathan,
Yes.
you are up first. Your clickbait article is this: man dumps carrots into toilet. The result is simply unreal.
Okay, so he already dumped the carrots in. I've got to draw the result that is simply unreal.
Technically, he dumps carrots into toilet, so maybe he does it frequently. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's
Professionally.
He's just constantly dumping carrots into this toilet. So I have to, okay.
It's only one toilet.
one toilet. Man dumps carrots
Wow.
into toilet.
Okay.
Is it like those people on YouTube who flush loaves of bread down the toilet?
Maybe it is. I didn't know that was a thing. Is
I
that,
saw
is
this
that a
thing.
thing?
Expose myself, apparently.
Well, I saw
Yes.
this thing where people put candy in there and then it makes their toilet water like all multicolored or whatever.
Ew.
What?
Yeah, it's really friggin' weird.
We're each exposing our own weird little thing we've watched right now.
It's
Yeah.
not like the weirdest thing I'll ever say on this show.
No, not by a long shot.
No.
Here's the thing. This article would only be enticing to me if the result were like some sort of bunny explosion from toilet.
bunny explosion?
Yeah,
Like
put all the carrots in there.
Yeah,
and
and then
it-
all the
it
rabbits
lo- it
come
lo-
out of the sewer.
Yeah, because it's
lures
just
all
his
of-
pipes were clogged with rabbits.
With
The
rabbits.
rabbits. So that's way better than what I was going to do. Let's go with that.
Oh, okay.
What were you gonna
Yeah,
do?
what were you gonna do?
Oh, just some sort of like carrot monster that
It
was
can be
a
both.
fusion of all the Well, no, because the bunnies ate all the carrots.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that bunnies are little carrot monsters.
Yeah.
You ever taken care of a rabbit? They're insufferable.
I actually haven't taken care of a rabbit.
I used to have to babysit my cousin's rabbits, and albeit they didn't have a large enough pen for this rabbit, but oh my God, one of them was violent. I would try to feed it, and I'd open the door, and it would just smack the bowl out of my hand and then eat it off the floor.
Oh, that's a power play.
Our cats threaten to do that every time I eat human food.
But they don't.
No.
Joy tries. She puts her hand up there and tries to pull it down to her with all of her strength.
Yeah, she's just like, hey, you need to bring it lower.
Hey,
so
you
I
need to
can
bring
eat
it
The
lower so I
equivalent
can
would
eat.
be if she just went like,
Yeah.
Just did a slap.
yeah, no
This rabbit
hesitation.
is problematic.
That's why it was in the pipes.
It's all the rabbits that people have flushed down the toilet.
Right.
Because they thought that the rabbit had perished.
It's
Yeah.
it's the rabbit king, right?
Oh,
a
like
rat
the
king,
rat king.
but it's a rabbit
Oh, yeah.
king. So these all bunnies are all sort of smooshed together in like a ball.
Yeah, because
Rabbit
of
ball.
the pipes compressed them all together.
Yeah, let's make this is okay. This is becoming horrific, and I like that direction.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say this result would be simply unreal,
Yeah.
thus making the article true.
Yes.
I love reading clickbait headlines because I get a lot of them for New York just because I guess I live here.
Yes.
But like You would think that they wouldn't give me those clickbait ones because I live here and I know that it's bad and dumb and not real. Like, rats are taking over New York City. Like, no more than they have always been.
There's just a lot of rats.
There's just,
Yeah,
it's a
that's-
city
that's just
surrounded
part
by
of
water.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Welcome to New York.
That's what's in the Taylor Swift song. Welcome to New York. She describes the rats.
Yeah. That's what she spends most of the song doing.
Yeah, like almost all of it, really.
Yeah, my parents definitely like fell for a lot of the New York clickbait, especially like right at the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
They would like call me all the time and be like, "Are you okay? I hear it's like a war zone up there." And I'm just like looking out the window at like people walking their dog. I'm like, "What are
Yeah.
you talking about?"
Yeah. Or like, New
mean-
York has no more food. And Jacob and I go to the grocery store and we're like,
Yeah.
which kind of bread should we have?
We are spoiled for choice.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Like,
Which kind of
Like, it's
almond
all-
milk would you like?
It's already weird here on a normal day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got barked at by a woman when I went to get coffee this morning. We all deal with it. Grow up.
It happens. It's just New York.
Yeah.
But that's the fun thing about New York is because that stuff happens and no one bats an eye. So no one's going to bat an eye to you wearing whatever outfit makes you feel nice.
yeah.
yeah, New York.
You know? I love this dang city.
We love you, baby.
See, this
They're
rabbit
wet.
explosion would happen and we'd all be like, yeah, the goop that seeps in through some of the subway stations that comes down, you know, the
Yeah.
ceiling, some of those stations. You're like, yeah, that's this rabbit thing was probably from that, huh?
Yeah, I buy that.
Yeah, be like,
This is what the unknown DNA found on the subway is, partially.
Yeah.
Yeah. multi-rabbit,
Yeah. Rabbit 2.
the omni rabbit.
I wouldn't even take my headphones off for this.
Wait a second, omni bun,
Like omnibus?
but like a all bunny.
Was that the joke you were making? Like omnibus?
Yeah,
But omnibun?
yeah.
Omnibun?
Omnibun.
Omnibun? It's pretty good to say.
Yeah, it's fun. Everyone say it at home.
Right now.
Omnibun.
Omnibun?
Omnibun.
We'll give you some time to do it yourself.
Yeah. Say
Yeah,
it
here
again.
you go.
if you've already said it.
Say it to someone nearby.
Yeah. Text it to someone you love today.
Well, it's like, you know, in Dora, when she's like, where's Swiper? We'll be like, who's coming out of the toilet? And then we wait a moment.
Yeah.
That's right. It's Omnibun.
You're in danger.
Run.
Omni run.
I'm losing it.
I like this.
This is good.
It's good. Yeah.
And this does feel like something I'd get as clickbait.
Yeah.
Because I frequent manga reading sites.
Yeah. It would be like this.
And you get some weird shit.
yeah, it'd
on
be like
those
this,
sites.
but one of the bunny's faces is Vin Diesel's.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like half of the thumbnail is this image and then the other half is Joe Biden like yelling.
Yeah. One of my favorite, there's two that stick out to me. One was a screenshot from Teen Wolf of Scott and Allison, and the caption was, "We all wanted these two to do it." And then another one I liked was like a picture of a pile of oranges, and it said, "These 10 vegetables will..." It gets cut off at the K.
What will they
Wow.
do? That's
Printing.
also not vegetables. I feel like so many of them have like a lot of eggs in them.
Yeah.
So many clickbait ads
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
Many
And
eggs.
Yeah, there's always like so many eggs, and I don't know why. And I'm not going to find out.
Yeah.
My favorite was we got a spam email to Drawfee and it was like, the libs don't want you to know this dieting tip. And then so I was like, I need to know what this is. So I did
Yeah, they
open the
don't.
email to look and it was like, Joe Biden is keeping this from the American people. People are losing weight so fast, he doesn't want you to know. And it's just this like picture of Joe Biden yelling. And I was like, why would he give a shit?
That's actually really funny.
It was so good.
Whoever wrote that is a genius.
What was the tip though?
Yeah.
I didn't actually open the website.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh.
insane.
So
It
it-
steals your identity.
It
Yeah.
didn't tell you in the email, huh?
That's how they get you.
Just that Joe Biden doesn't want you to know about it.
Joe
Yeah.
Biden wants you to be fat.
the tip is actually that you eat Joe Biden's flesh. Did I not say that? You can edit that out.
It would explain why he didn't want you to know.
Yeah. He wanted you to know for a relatively good reason from his perspective.
So I went to see the Drawfee email to see what spam emails we've gotten lately.
Oh boy.
This one in the subject line simply says bone on bone.
Bone on bone.
Bruh.
It just says bone on bone. And then I open it and it has something about knees.
Oh.
Would you
Okay.
like your knees to go from this to this? And it's basically the same image of a bone.
One's a knee and the other's an elbow.
I feel like another Drawfee episode is us illustrating these spam emails we get to our
This is
Gmail.
not an invitation to email us things.
Do not.
Don't do it.
We
Nobody
will find you.
contact us in any way for any reason.
Yeah.
Other
Except
than to leave a comment
Hey.
under this video.
on the Drawfee Discord.
Hey,
Yeah.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Okay, so
Nathan,
it's
this is fun.
it's the bunny toilet monster. I'll make this look better.
This looks great already.
In post, this is what a toilet looks like. All right.
I'm sold.
So Nathan, do you want to know what was in the article?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I nailed it, but sure,
It
yeah.
can't be anything else.
So according to Stop Clickbait, the toilet flushes the carrots. This is an ad for a toilet.
Sponsored post. That
Yep.
was the joke I
That
was
was the
making. A
joke.
lot of clickbait articles are sponsored posts. We got it. That's what I meant. But then
Yeah.
I didn't want people to be confused because this isn't a sponsored episode. So.
So now
I said for
we
artists.
know what to do with our carrots.
And now we know what to do with our carrots.
Finally.
We have to get this toilet.
Yeah, I'm so tired of holding all these carrots.
I mean, this is just the fact that the toilet flushes the carrots doesn't change the fact that all the bunnies and the pipes are eventually going to come out looking for where all these carrots are coming
Good for
from.
them. Love is
So-
love, pipe bunnies.
Only in New York. All right.
Good job, Nathan. Let's get
Karina.
Karina. Karina, are you ready for your clickbait headline?
Yes.
Okay. Groom runs away from newlywed table in middle of speech. When I saw why, ... Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Probably saw those bunnies coming for him.
What have you
Yeah,
saw?
it's the same carrot man.
Yeah.
The man who's been flushing his carrots.
I think the title kind of gives it away, holy moly. Saw mole god.
is mole Jesus
Oh, mole god came.
Yeah.
floats up.
Why didn't you invite me to your wedding?
He had one of those barn weddings, and he popped up from the ground, and he was like, "You dare have your wedding at my house?"
Well, if you
I'm
have,
trying to sleep down
if
here.
you have a barn wedding, everyone knows you have to
Oh my god, you're gonna
at
make me draw a
least
fucking
send an
wedding.
invitation to the mole god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a
All the-
courtesy.
All the old gods.
Yeah.
The mole god, rat god,
Yeah.
sewer bunny god. You just
Yeah.
they're not gonna come, but
No.
they want the invite because if they don't get invited,
Then they come.
then they show
Yeah.
up and then they're gonna curse you.
Yeah.
That's how you get
What
cursed.
does a wedding look like? Newlywed
It's just like people at a table
Yeah.
with suits on.
What a beautiful
dresses.
wedding.
What a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaid to the waiter.
Oh, but what a shame.
What a shame. The poor groom's bride is a mole.
Is a mole guy.
Why did I draw this? Wait. Oh, God. No.
What's happening, Karina?
It's okay.
Are you okay?
No. I
Restart.
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 Delete. It's delete your art
Delete your
time.
art.
You were working on something. You aren't anymore.
Not anymore. You're working on something else now.
Yeah, you're working on something new now.
Oh, we want to be above the table.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
can see him emerge.
Oh, yeah, because he's coming from the ground.
Oh, man, I was doing it from below, so I wouldn't have to draw what was on the table.
It could maybe it got knocked over.
Yeah, the food hadn't been served yet.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's just
what sort of tasteful flower arrangements do they have at this wedding, Karina?
I guess I'll have to find out. Luckily, my mom does floral arrangements, so she sends me her floral arrangements for color critiques,
Whoa.
and I'll just try and channel one of those.
Is there anything your mom can't do?
Yeah, really.
Judo.
That is true. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Got it. We found her weakness.
She is defeatable.
Don't defeat my mom.
No, leave Karina's mom alone.
Yeah. She just wants to do crafts.
Yeah, she just wants to make you a cool Christmas tree with Yugi.
Yeah.
I feel like if the mole god does emerge at your wedding, it's like common knowledge that the last thing you want to do is run away, abandoning your bride
Right.
to the mole god.
Like, at least stand up to the mole god. Face him.
Yeah.
Face the consequences of your actions, and maybe he'll spare you. Because he is he's a vengeful god, but a just god.
Yeah.
But if you can't plead with him, this is why you have to allow children at your wedding, so you can sacrifice one of them to the mole god.
That's the main reason why
Everyone
you
will
should
like it. It's a hit.
just sacrifice the least favorite child.
It's okay. We all know.
We all know. Everyone knows which one.
Yeah.
Or you give him the first slice of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have cake at your wedding, well, you messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, then why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding where they had a bunch of pies. That was pretty fun.
Okay, if you don't have a cake or a cake stand-in,
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
some sort
then
of
you've
dessert.
done something wrong.
And then you can do that fun thing where, like, you go to feed him the cake, but then you, like, shove it in his face. He actually loves that.
Yeah, like it seems like a bad idea, but actually he wants you to do that.
He loves a good gag
Yeah.
like that. He's sort of a trickster god, the mole god. He's underground. He's, what else he got to do down there but plan all sorts of fun goofs.
Yeah. And he can't see. So sometimes he just pops up accidentally because he doesn't know
Yeah.
Really
that
is
anything's
for-
going
Yeah,
on.
that's the other thing. If you just stay perfectly still, there's no way to know that it's a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll just go about his business.
Yeah, he'll just think he's just, around some more dirt or whatever moles do.
I don't know what moles are into.
Dirt.
Dirt.
They like being underground, which you know how I feel
Burrowing.
about that.
There it is.
Nothing should be underground.
Draw a fucking wedding.
I'm surprised you drew a whole wedding.
This
Instead
isn't
of
even a
just this
whole
mole
wedding.
god.
Yeah, you definitely could have got away with just drawing like a groom running.
But it
and a
looks
mole.
nice.
No, this is important.
When the mole comes up out of the ground, that's when it becomes a whole wedding.
Yeah.
Hey, Nathan.
Because
Hole.
of the hole.
Hole.
Because hole can mean
Hole. 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 Hole.
mole hole. that face when
Yeah, she's like, oh my God, Jim didn't.
I
invite
told
the
him
mole
to
god.
invite all of the gods.
He promised he would handle it, and he didn't do it.
This is, red flag number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is for the best. You put your trust in someone, and they don't invite the mole god.
Yeah. You're like, wow, I don't think this is going to work out.
I'm in the process. I've begun the process of planning my wedding now. And the first thing you do is you just brainstorm a list of all the invites you're going to send, and of course, top of the list, mole god.
Mole god.
Ours might be buy some water, so you want to, of course, get the oceanic and lake deities
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
Otter god.
Otter god,
Shark god,
shark god,
Squid god.
squid god.
whale god,
Yeah,
Boat god.
Boat
crab god. There's a lot down
horseshoe
there.
crab god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get really specific.
God
Yeah.
of bottoms. The horseshoe crab god.
Yeah.
Imagine inviting all of the gods and then forgetting mole god.
Yeah. That's
Embarrassing.
Just a
That's
faux pas.
That's how we found out, because they were like, oh yeah, skipping this wedding today probably, right mole god. And it's like,
You're not going, right?
You know, Jim and Tiffany's.
This is Jim and Tiffany.
Jim and Tiffany? I didn't receive an invite from them.
I'm gonna go give them a piece of my mole.
Ew.
That's the other. I wish you wouldn't say that, mole
Yeah.
god.
You could have worded that better, mole god.
I'm a god of moles, not words.
Well, I'm starting to see why we didn't invite the mole god.
Oh, Jim knows he messed up.
Yeah.
Jim immediately. Oh, I don't know what's gonna be worse: the wrath of mole god or the wrath of Tiffany.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I right, fellas?
It's supposed to be the most beautiful, special day of her life.
Yeah. It's supposed to be such a beautiful wedding. Such a shame.
Such a shame.
That Jim didn't invite the mole god.
Yeah.
Breakfast at Tiffany's is gonna be real awkward.
So we're just not being funny in this one, huh?
No. Apparently not.
We'll get there.
We'll find
Well,
it.
sometimes we don't. Sometimes we decide
Yeah,
not to be.
sometimes we're just dead serious.
Sometimes you start an episode and your cats are running wild and
Yeah.
wrecking the apartment.
We brought an interesting energy into
Yes,
this
we
one,
did.
that's for sure.
They brought in interesting energy.
No, we
Producers.
Producers.
They sensed the energy and acted upon it. Jim. What a guilty face.
did that. He's mid getting up to run. Knock the
Like, I
chair
forgot.
over.
I forgot.
I didn't think you'd find me.
You're on the ground, aren't you?
I can find you anywhere.
Unless you had a sky wedding. It's Hank Hill now.
I'll tell you what.
Is it Hank Hill?
Like a mole version
Yeah.
of Hank Hill, I think is correct.
Look at Hank Hill.
Don't act like you don't want to.
Because it's
I
like
do.
there's a molehill. That's a
Mole
thing.
Hill.
His
Yeah.
long lost relative. Hank Hill and Mole Hill.
And molehill. Oh, hey, Hank. I've ascended to deityhood.
That's great, Mole Hill.
How's propane treating you?
Good as always.
These are so tiny.
Just let me do this.
No, I love it.
I'm excited
love
to
it.
see this. This is
I'm
going to be
so about it.
good for me.
Yeah.
We all need this.
Yeah. This is it. This is the funny part. We're doing it.
Oh, I can't wait to laugh about this.
This wedding ain't right.
This wedding ain't right.
Yeah, you got those cheeks,
Yeah.
those cheekies.
Yeah. And only these cheekies. No other cheekies.
Yeah. No, Jim's correct to run.
Yeah.
You see this pop out of the ground, and the only appropriate response is to run.
Do moles
I got
are moles
this,
the
I
ones
got
that have
this.
the weird mouths?
What, the little starfish mouth?
They get
Yeah.
There's like that special kind of mole that has
It's a-
it.
Yeah.
Like a star mole.
They've
or
got the
something.
star nose. Is that in the mouth also?
Star nose mole, I think is what it's called.
Okay, a regular mole, it just looks kind of cute. I'm
Like
looking up.
this.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is... What is this reminding me of? Like, Hank Hill, obviously.
Hank Hill, I hope.
But also...
The babies from Spirited Away.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
The
I
big-
was thinking
yeah.
the
about
big
that
heads.
Too. Yeah, the heads.
The ones that go.
This is kind of like a realistic Diglett,
Which is a mole
which
Pokemon.
is a mole.
Yeah.
Here's a little hand.
Also,
Oh,
It's
he's
so small.
cute.
Yeah,
Who's-
he's going, yan.
who's the bald boy from Arthur?
Buster.
Bunky.
Bunky.
Bunky Bims.
Yeah, Bunky Bims.
No, I'm
You're
thinking
thinking
of,
but what's his name? Barney? Binky?
Binkleton?
Is it
Binkle?
Binky?
The actual character's name is Binky.
Binky.
Yeah,
But-
Binky.
Not anymore.
None of
getting
them
Binky
are
Not after
vibes.
this episode.
None of them are bald. They're all animals. They all have fur.
He's bald.
In your head,
Double nose.
The bald one from Arthur.
Why is he bald? Do moles have
Arthur's
ears?
also bald.
they're
all
bald. They're animals.
I'm looking up moles for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is perfect. I don't want you to change anything about this.
I just want to be sure.
They don't.
I guess some of them are apes, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, moles are so cute.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Like what you've
They got
drawn.
little,
I'm just gonna-
little snoots.
indicate the snoot a little bit.
Oh yeah,
For later.
I love this drawing.
yeah. This is really good.
This really pleases me. This is going to be my avatar for this
Yeah.
for this set.
I'll make this extra nice in post, but I don't know why I'm giving myself more work because I hate doing work, but here I am. Here I go.
That's
Can't resist.
the
Yeah.
constant with Drawfee. It's
Here's
like,
the squid god.
I hate doing work, but also I want my drawing to be good. And y'all keep raising the bar on the drawings.
So Squid God did come to the
Yeah.
wedding, but he
Yeah,
was invited.
He was already there. he was like texting with Mole God to be like,
Where are you?
yeah, I thought we were going to this
Yeah,
one.
we usually go to these things together.
I didn't get the invite.
Mole God emerges from his hole to shame mankind.
Yeah. And here's Rat God.
Oh, Rat God's there too.
He's loving it.
Rat God loves drama.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
He's live
He's-
tweeting.
He's messy.
Yeah, he's recording it. I'm gonna give him a cape.
He's the one who wrote this headline.
Yeah.
And when you find out what it really is, you're going to be like, that's way less cool than Mole God.
Yeah, whatever I've done here is correct, and everyone else, shut up.
It's holy moly.
Yeah, you
It's in the
described it to
title,
me.
Yeah.
This is what was described.
How could
to
it be
me.
anything else than this?
Here's a disco ball. Okay. I'm
This
done.
is amazing.
What actually happened, Jacob?
Tell
What
me.
actually happened, someone was choking but was saved by the groom using the Heimlich maneuver.
Stupid. It's stupid.
God,
We
if
need
someone
to move on.
choked at my wedding, I would start booing them.
This is my day.
Yeah, get out of here
It's
with
not
that.
about you.
That's so disappointing and stupid. I'm next.
Julia's next. Julia,
Yeah.
this is the one I've chosen for you.
Great.
For 13 years, family hears tormenting sound in walls nightly. Repairman in disbelief of finding.
Okay.
Oh, you know, just one of them tormenting sounds.
Yeah.
For
You hear
13
nightly.
years, we've endured this.
Yeah. It's a
gonna-
feature of the house.
And I want to show you before you start the face of the repairman. Because I really like it.
Just another Hank Hill.
He is just another Hank Hill.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Dave, you gonna call that repairman? It's been 10 years. I will. It's on the top of my to-do list.
Yeah, it's that it's nightly.
It's just, if it was just like an eerie sound, but it's tormenting.
It's tormenting,
It's
Dave.
tormenting the whole family, Dave.
Doing some real psychological damage.
I will get to it, Karen. 3 years later.
Finally. Karen had to
Guess
call
what
herself.
I did today.
Julia, what's your tormenting sound? It's very quiet.
Yeah.
Well, imagine hearing that like vaguely in your apartment. It's not loud enough for you to pinpoint.
Oh, it would drive you like a little crazy.
Yeah.
You'd be like, did I
Yeah.
hear it or am I going crazy?
And then you turn everything on. You mute everything and you listen. It doesn't happen again. The second you turn on the TV again.
This is a good representation of that repairman.
Yeah. What if the sound was just like, wah?
It's actually just a duck quacking.
Wah, wah. Tormenting. 13
Tormenting.
years of torment.
And for what?
And for what?
For
For
what?
one clickbait. For one repairman to be in disbelief.
He's never experienced anything like this before.
I believe pretty much anything you tell me. But but this? Mm-mm.
Couldn't be.
It's really testing me.
I feel like the headline wants you to believe that there's like something horrible like in the wall.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
if
it can't
it was
be.
like a living creature, it wouldn't for 13 years.
Yeah, you'd probably
Live.
notice it sooner.
It's like a whole civilization is in there.
Oh, so it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, he opens the wall and he sees himself
Oh,
That
from
was
the future.
that
It's
was
a
my
tenant.
original plan. Was to draw just the exact photo that Jacob showed me, like looking back at him.
And then he says, "This is where we switch.
Grabs him.
Now you must go back."
No.
It's a universe very similar to ours, but one stark difference is that they only make tormenting noises.
Yeah, not like our cool noises. We
Yeah, like,
like bleh.
whoa.
Oh my god!
What?
No way! Are you serious?
These are just a few of the sounds
Yeah.
that we make here in this world.
Yeah.
Our sounds are just kind of annoying.
Those
but
are
not
eerily
tormenting.
absent from the tormenting sounds verse.
Yeah. This repairman is about to get isekai'd into
Into a world of
Into-
brand new sounds.
into a beautiful
It's-
fantasy world.
Yeah.
It's Kirito from Sword Art Online. You have to help me. These women just keep falling in love with me for no reason.
Well, I
Yes.
don't know about that. I'm just a repairman. I'm 65 years old. Take this sword. We have to slay the Dragon King. Okay.
Okay, I'm in kind of disbelief, but I don't like the sound of this Dragon King much.
I mean, that's what they're saying to him, but it's just coming out as like.
Oh yeah, because it's in reverse time. It's
Yeah.
Tenet rules. So
Oh, I don't know that movie. Finn.
What?
I haven't seen that one.
What movie?
Tenet.
Tenet.
It came out like in 2020, and I just watched it for the first time.
I don't watch movies.
It doesn't make any
I
sense.
have seen Benjamin Button.
Okay, we'll do. It's Benjamin Button rules, actually.
Yeah.
Tenet is like if you took Benjamin Button and made it Inception.
I haven't seen that movie.
You haven't seen Inception?
No. I've seen Paprika.
Inception's like if you took paprika and made it less colorful.
You gave it that-
Okay, I'm getting it now.
the
We're getting
Christopher
there.
Nolan
Yeah.
sort of grayish treatment.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan was like, we have the whole realm of human dreams to play with.
Yeah.
What do people dream about? A hotel?
A hotel what spins,
What else do they dream about? A military base?
a military snow base.
Damn. I wish. I usually just
beach.
dream that people bully me.
Yeah, I
Sure you're
Shut up,
asleep
nerd.
for that?
Stop. Is this a dream?
Blah.
yeah, the fact that they're all wearing these cool suits and each time they go into the dream, they're still wearing the same suits and not just their underwear.
Yeah.
Most unbelievable part.
Or just that anything that happens in the dreams makes any
Yeah.
sort of sense at all.
Yeah. Feel free to psychoanalyze this, but all of my most realistic, memorable dreams are just about me being late to catch a flight at the airport and everyone is mad at me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I had a dream not too long ago that this girl that I haven't spoken to in a very long time bought a monster truck, and she told me, and we went for a ride in the monster truck.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a
And
fun
that was
dream.
it. And I had to text this girl that I hadn't spoken to in years to be like, hey, this is very weird, but I had a dream you had a monster truck. Did you get a monster truck? And she was like, no. Also, hello.
No, also, who is this?
Yeah, basically.
Where's that in Inception?
Yeah. Why doesn't that happen?
Why doesn't Leonardo DiCaprio dream that Joseph Gordon-Levitt got a
Yeah.
monster truck and they ride in it together?
Wow. I'm glad I never watched Inception. It sounds stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
when you think about it and you realize all of the flaws, like the ones we just listed.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad movie.
I'm glad I watched Paprika.
Yeah, just watch Paprika because there are monster trucks in that, right?
Yes.
Probably. There's a lot of stuff in that movie.
I'm sure there's at least one monster truck or truck
Yeah.
in Paprika somewhere.
Oh, we're getting to it now. Julia's been scene setting this whole time.
Scene setting, not stalling.
No.
Scene setting.
Scene setting. Oh, is it him as like a baby?
Benjamin Button?
Is it Gollum?
No, I just haven't put hair on yet. Okay, hold on.
Is it
Could be
Caillou?
bald. Caillou?
Is it
Caillou is
Sir
annoying.
Ben Kingsley?
Is it an E-boy?
It's Trunks.
It's future Trunks. He's like, Dad.
I came from the future. We have to stop the androids.
And he's saying, what's the matter? You never seen a pink shirt before?
Yeah, can you put Bad Man on the back of this man's shirt?
Wait, so it is Trunks?
No.
It's not Trunks.
No. But he is wearing the Batman shirt.
He just likes
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
That's the name
Yeah.
of the repair service.
Badman.
Yeah, bad man.
Batman, good repair.
Yeah.
You can fix a bad man is their tagline.
Damn.
All my memorable dreams involve like having to drive.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't know how to drive, and so I always end up crashing into something and having to explain to an authority that I don't actually have my license. I was just put in this unlikely situation where I had to drive.
Dang.
Man.
Cause a lot of property
Yeah.
damage.
I wish I had more fun dreams to talk about, but I usually forget my dreams, and the only ones I don't forget are like the stress dreams,
Yeah.
which usually involve being late
Being
to an
late.
airport or going back to school
Yep.
Yeah.
or
I
going to a
still
convention and
Have a
being
lot of
late.
those.
I still get those. That just like some part of my brain is like, you did not do enough science and math in
Yeah.
school to graduate, and someone's gonna notice and be like, you actually have to, you got to go back now.
You got to do it again.
You can't keep doing your life as it is now without
Yeah.
Getting those math credits.
get those math and bio credits.
Is this his wife?
Is this his wife?
Is this his wife?
My
Yeah.
life.
I've decided that this clickbait one was for boomers and that it's a boomer joke. Nothing's more irritating than my wife nagging.
Yeah.
me.
Tormenting
sound. You mean my wife?
So
Who I hate?
I walled her up in here for a reason 13 years ago.
Yeah, and she still wouldn't shut up.
Now she's been tormenting the people that live here ever since.
Oh, you know what I should do actually? I'm going to I'm gonna shrink it.
And add the caption at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christ. What an asshole.
It's about time. Harold.
Harold.
There you go.
Yeah. That's the
God.
the tormenting sound was just Harold.
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 Harold, I'm missing Dateline.
Harold.
I'm missing my Columbo marathon.
13 years.
He's my favorite cat.
This makes it seem more like they called the repairman. They've been calling this repairman for 13 years, and he's just been like ghosting them.
Like, no, I know who it's gonna
can't.
be.
Yeah,
it's gonna
like-
be my wife.
I've got to reschedule again.
And the wall's just like, this is what he's always like.
I mean, it tracks. You call him when you need him, and then he doesn't show up.
And they're like, what a tormenting sound.
What are you cooking in there? It smells good. But you're using too many onions. Maybe use less onions.
I'm getting the sneezes in here.
Stop eating so much junk food. Your cholesterol's through the roof.
Just like Harold.
Just like Harold's was.
If I ever see Harold again, oh, he's gonna get an earful.
But in the meantime,
It's you.
There you go. I've turned it into a boomer joke.
Boomers are like, fellas, is
Yeah.
it gay to love your wife? And they're
boomers
all
are
like,
quaking.
yes.
Boomers are punching the air right now.
Hate wife only. No love wife.
I should say before we wrap up this episode that on the topic of dreams, the only dreams that I really remember and retain, other than monster truck dreams, are apocalypse dreams. I
Oh,
keep
sure.
dreaming about the
Yeah.
end of the world.
Hey, if
That's
you,
what sticks with me.
If you are watching and you are young and fanciful, hold on to that because this is what
Yeah.
it's gonna be like when you're our age.
It sucks, bro. No, it's fine actually.
Yeah,
That's
we're
fine,
having a
actually.
great time, but
Yeah.
we apparently only have stress dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true also.
Which, not a bad problem to have.
Maybe
but
I have
a pretty
good
boring
dreams,
one.
but I don't remember them. I only remember the stress dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do vaguely remember last night I had a dream that I was just hanging out in some mysterious apartment I don't recognize,
Ooh.
talking with one of my friends, just
That's
shooting
nice.
the shit.
A nice dream.
Yeah, that
That's
was a
nice.
nice dream.
I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what was really inside the wall?
Yeah.
It was an alarm clock.
Was it plugged in?
I don't
Why
know.
was it plugged in?
I don't know. But for 13 years,
believe it.
It is
An
a pretty
alarm clock.
tormenting sound.
the thing that
give 'em
sounded
like
like an
that.
alarm clock for 13 years was,
was an alarm clock. No.
Unbelievable.
Back when I used to help my dad do electrical work in warehouses, you would like plug something in to test if a line worked. And when you did landline phones, he had like a test phone that he would plug in, and that was a lot of fun. I always found those devices very, very fun and interesting as a wee child. So maybe this alarm clock was that.
Well,
just
as an
a
adult, I
Forgetful
find
electrician's assistant who's 7.
I find this more interesting. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
you left that there.
Yeah, it was you.
It might have been me. It was always my job to test if the power was going through.
That's fun.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's this dude's wife.
Yeah.
I think
I
so
also
too.
think so.
Take this image, screenshot it, screenshot the screenshot, screenshot
yeah.
that screenshot, get
Put
it
a
nice
watermark.
and artifacted, and
Yeah.
Make it half of a thumbnail and then put Joe Biden's face.
Yeah.
And put some eggs in there.
Put some
Yeah.
eggs in there.
Uh,
That's it.
If you watched this episode and it left you stunned or speechless or
in disbelief.
in disbelief, you owe us 1 like and 1
Yeah.
subscribe. And
Comment down below. Holy moly.
yeah, comment down below, holy moly, and then tell us your most recurring dream. And maybe you'll dream about going to our Patreon and subscribing, and when you wake, you'll realize it's what you wanted to do the whole time.
Maybe
Maybe.
It's possible.
Who am I to say?
wilder things have happened.
Doctors hate it when you buy merch from our store.
Doctors say this one website will cure your diseases, and they don't want you to know about it. It's DFTBA.
Yeah. Joe Biden doesn't want you to visit DFTBA and
Yeah.
buy merch.
It will make your bones stronger.
So strong.
Too strong.
We're sorry.
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 Holy moly.
Sorry.